quick little review of the kinematic equations. We're going to be using both the horizontal and vertical equations when we get into projectile motion. So just remember that they're exactly the same, except when the x changes to y, the acceleration changes to gravity, because in the vertical direction, gravity is always the acceleration. Now to just get a little bit more familiarized with the vertical direction of kinematics, try to practice this free fall problem. Free fall is pretty simple in the fact that her mass doesn't even matter because we know that her acceleration is negative 9.8 regardless. Then the first part of the equation, which is VIT, is going to be canceled out since VI is 0 since she's falling from rest. So when you put all those numbers in, you end up just having to square 0.5, which equals 0.25, and you multiply that by 1/2 negative 9.8, which gets you 1.225 meters. Here's where it starts to get a little bit complicated. When we move into projectile motion, there's two components, the x and the y direction. So with things like velocity, we're going to go 10 sine of 30 to find it in the y component, and 10 cos of 30 to find it in the x. Start off by listing your givens. You know that the velocity was initially 8 meters per second at a 30-degree angle, but then we have to break it into components. You know that the y component is going to be sine theta times the velocity, and the x component is going to be cos theta times the velocity. Then once you have those two velocities in those directions, you can put them inside your kinematic equation. I found that the y displacement was 0 because she started from the same place that she ended, so her distance might have been more, but her displacement was overall 0. That got me to give her time 0.82 seconds. Now you can put that into the x component kinematic equation and find that the whole displacement was 5.65 meters. Important thing to remember is the reason that Sierra's displacement in the y direction was 0 is because she started the same place that she ended. I, on the other hand, am starting from an initial height. So since I'm ending lower than the initial height, my displacement in the y direction will be however tall the bench I'm jumping off of is. The end. That's projectile motion.